What's up, guys? It's your man, Donovan Sharp, and welcome to this edition of Sharp Shorts. Let's get right to it. Well, female nature has once again claimed yet another victim, and this time it is Larry Wheels. And the sad thing about this story is that Larry appears to be a good dude. I mean, I don't know him personally, but everyone I know who either knows him or who has met him in the past says that he's a relaxed guy. He's laid back, he's affable, he's jovial, he's generous with his time, and he's just a good and decent human being. And that's what makes this one particularly painful, because it's easy to make fun of Destiny given his character, right? Like, I know Myron gets along with Destiny, but Destiny is a crazed leftist who advocated for child you-know-what to be distributed to SOs, do the math there. He admitted that he choked out an ex-girlfriend of his, and he has celebrated the deaths and near deaths of people on the right-hand side of the political aisle. So I'm glad Melina left him for a dude who wears a dress. F that dude. Another example is Akash. Akash called Myron corny, and he talked trash about this community from his high horse, making everyone think that he had women all figured out. And now Jasleen has effectively ended his online career and a stand-up career. F that dude too. Abba and Preach, same deal. Abba backstabbed Fresh and Fit. Then they spent years doing hit piece after hit piece and acting like they were the last bastion of morality, integrity, and accountability. But two women have exposed him. Abba, for being a weird, creepy, emotional dirtbag who makes up lies to have unprotected sex with women only to bully them into getting abortions. Absolutely F that guy. And by the way, Baby Mama 2 has released an entire Dropbox on that whole situation, so I'll be doing a very rare Sunday live stream tomorrow about that, so stay tuned. I'll be doing that tomorrow. But Larry is a little bit different, because I genuinely think that he is a good dude, even though I've never met him, just based on what I've seen and heard. As far as I know, he has never beefed with us. He's never had a problem with Myron, and I don't think he's ever talked trash about any of us in this corner of the internet. Chat, let me know if I'm wrong. Let me know if I'm wrong, but I don't think so. I doubt it. So the TLDR version of this situation is that Larry has been married to a Bosnian model by the name of Shayla. Shyla or Shayla. I think it's Shyla or something like that. Can't pronounce her last name. Right, but he's been married to her for 2 years. He met her in Dubai when she was a flight attendant for private jets and other upscale charter planes. Now, Larry raised eyebrows a few months ago, I think it was right around February, when he revealed that he did not sign a prenuptial agreement before he married her because he said he trusts her. Take a look and listen.
You know, the prenup arrangement, it kind of like puts a little bit of a dark aura on the relationship, I would say.
I think it signals to my wife that I don't trust her.
Oh, God.
And I do. And beyond that,
The
internet knows I've been transparent about my addiction, and my wife has been very forgiving and willing to work with me on that. And I think like I owe her a lot, you know, and we're a team. We build together. I don't.
No, you don't know. Shayla did not build together with Larry. Larry bought it. Listen, Larry financed everything. She just happened to move in. They didn't build anything together. Larry built his entire empire on his own without this woman. He's giving her way too much credit.
Feel like it's right to make a contract before we even gave our marriage a try, saying that, well, when we get divorced, as if I'm saying we're going to get divorced in the future. I think marriage is supposed to be like a lifelong journey, not like there shouldn't be an expiration date, right? That, you know, oh, well, I'm already thinking that we're gonna lose, we're gonna fail, and this is what you should get. You know, it doesn't feel right to me.
So as you just saw and heard, Larry bought into the girl power explanation that any man who asks for a prenup is assuming that the marriage is going to end and that he doesn't trust her. And he said it himself out of his own mouth on his live stream with Clavicular, as you guys just saw. But here we are. Just a few months later, they're in the middle of a divorce, and he confirms their separation in this next clip. Let's take a look.
Yeah, it's a wife.
Why is she here?
What's up?
Why'd you bring her?
We separated.
You
just gonna tell him that on camera?
It's the truth.
No wonder we fucking depressed.
And his homeboy's calling him out.
You want me to call her, fix it?
Call her, fix it.
Can we fix this?
I'm good, man.
Dude,
no, I'm not trying to. Let's go. What happened? I mean, do you? Just saying.
I mean, look, it's grew apart.
His homeboy is twisted on this.
You let the streaming come between us.
What's that?
She gave up. Must have been a real for her to give up the G-Wagon.
I mean, we're separated, but I'm still gonna have to take care of her. So I'll get her something
Oh.
nice. This is good.
Oh my God, why,
Now, why don't you
Larry?
go fix that?
Bruh.
What's that?
Why don't you go fix it?
Beyond repair.
No, it's not. Go right. It's nothing that's beyond repair.
I wonder if she cheated.
You just got you just gotta want to fix it. You just gotta go fix it. Fixing, or are you cool being you?
It's beyond repair, man. Beyond repair.
All right, man. We ain't gonna talk about that. Can you get what the driving?
Oh boy. Okay, I'll give you my thoughts on that situation. But before I get into that, let me quickly remind you to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. I would also like to remind you that this Sunday, which is tomorrow, May 17th at 4 p.m. Pacific, I am hosting a call-in relationship advice live stream on Rumble exclusively. And if you want to call in to get dating and relationship advice or coaching, you do not have to show your face on camera. You can be completely anonymous. So if you want the link to the live stream, join my Discord, link in description. Now, because Larry didn't sign a prenuptial agreement, he's going to have to keep funding her lifestyle while she goes and gets pounded out by random dudes. And to make matters worse, he says in that video that we just watched, he is going to get her something nice. So it's clear to me that Larry is totally brainwashed, because even though he knows that she's about to cash in, he's still going to buy her a parting gift? For what, Larry? She's already got the bag. Why are you giving her more? So let's talk about the signs that told us that this divorce was a mathematical inevitability. Because despite this community being right literally all the time about this stuff, people still chalk this up as an exception to the rule rather than the rule. Red flag number one, he met her in Dubai. And I think that's self-explanatory, but in case you've been living under a rock, here's what happens in Dubai to some... okay, there we go. Yeah, there we go. Right, all right. Now, if you need further explanation, just Google Dubai porta potty girls. You'll get all of the information that you need on that. Red flag number two. She was a flight attendant on private jets and luxury charter planes. Gentlemen, these kinds of flight attendants don't just bring you ginger ale and pretzels on your trip. No, these girls often provide sexual favors for the rich guys on the plane. Where else do you think the term Mile High Club came from? Now, I am not saying, nor am I implying, that she was involved in any of the pooping shenanigans in Dubai, or that she opened her legs for rich guys and their friends at 35,000 feet, okay? But the fact that it's even a possibility, given that she was in that environment, that's enough of a deterrent for me as far as I'm concerned. Red flag number three, she is on social media. And let's keep it real, guys. Let's keep it real. The social media platform that has done by far and away the most damage to our society as a whole is Instagram. Instagram also happens to be the platform that 99.9% of attractive women are on in some way, shape, or form. The reason why it is a red flag if she's on Instagram is because Instagram has morphed. They have low-key morphed into the world's biggest dating app. Yes, people do use it for business. They use it for spreading knowledge, uploading funny cat videos, and all that good stuff. But better than 9 times out of 10, women use it to advertise themselves or to funnel thirsty men to their OF pages. They also use it for cheating. They're looking for hookups, whether they're in a relationship or not. This is just what most women use Instagram for, okay? If a woman is in a relationship, but she is on social media, this means that she is advertising herself. Because if she truly loved and respected her man or her husband, there's no need for her to be on IG. That's like someone buying a house and then the next day the bank comes and puts a for rent sign in the yard. That's what modern women are doing when they flaunt themselves on Instagram and other social media. And this is exactly why I consistently instruct men to never commit to a woman who is on social media. I'm not saying to tell her, you can't be on social media. And the reason I don't tell you to do that is because you're not your father and you simply cannot tell a woman what she can or cannot do. You can, however, influence her behavior if she loves and respects you enough. And the lovely and talented Devin and I acted this out in the skit a few years back. Take a look and listen.
Hey, we need to talk.
What do you mean?
I want to make this official.
Trust me, you do not want that.
How do you know?
Because being in a relationship with me is not easy. Pay attention,
Why?
guys. Sweetheart, leave this alone.
No, I really want to know why.
Sleeping with me and being committed to me are two very different, let's say, experiences.
Why?
Do you really want to know?
Yes, I want to know.
Okay. Unlock your phone and hand it to me right now. Uh-oh. Anything else?
No, I'm fine. So did I pass the test?
It's a start.
Start? What else do I have to do?
You don't have to do anything, but I will say this. I don't commit to women who go to bars. I don't commit to women who go to clubs. I don't commit to women who travel by themselves. I don't commit to women who go to girls' nights out. And I do not commit to women on social media.
Like no social media at all?
I didn't stutter.
So you're saying I can't do any of this stuff?
You're a grown woman. You can do whatever it is you want to do.
So if I reactivate my Instagram, what happens?
That means you've dumped me.
How am I dumping you? It's my IG.
Yes, you did. And in doing so, you engage in the actions of women I do not commit to. Ergo, you dumped me.
This sounds like an ultimatum.
Not at all. This is a choice. You can either choose to engage in behaviors of women I don't commit to, or you can be in a relationship with me, but never both. Are we done? So as you guys just saw and heard, I didn't raise my voice. I didn't tell her, I'm the prize and you need to be off social media. No. I calmly explained to her what my boundaries were, and if she crossed them, then we do not have a relationship. Now, a lot of people would characterize that as an ultimatum, which is 731% incorrect. Never give a woman an ultimatum, guys. Instead, you give her choices. Okay? Here's the difference. An ultimatum is when you tell her, do this or else. A choice is when you explain to her, you can choose to be on social media or you can choose to be in a relationship with me, but I'm not going to give you the choice to have both. And just like you can't tell a woman what she can or cannot do, a woman cannot force you to be in a relationship with her. We're the ones who give out the rings. We're the ones who give out the commitment. So when a woman says, this sounds like an ultimatum, what she means is that she just doesn't like her choices. And when a man lays out his boundaries, standards, and expectations, and she doesn't like it, she will shame you by accusing you of giving her an ultimatum to force you to give her that all elusive, all of the above option. And if you fold and you give it to her, your relationship is already over. So if we take a look at Shayla's Instagram, it is very, very clear that Larry absolutely did not set that boundary. Look at all of these pictures. And I want you to keep in mind, guys, all of these pictures were put on her Instagram while she was married to Larry. Look at this. Nothing but thirst trap pics. Her in bikinis, high heels, showing her body, etc., etc. This does not look like a wife. And I remember I actually reacted to this at one point. Matter of fact, let's look at this picture. This looks like her left hand holding the phone. Do you see a wedding ring on her left hand? Posting thirst trap pictures of you without your wedding ring? Gentlemen, that is an L. That is an L. Larry never had that conversation with her. He never set this boundary. And unfortunately, because of that, she's never respected Larry. That is the reason why just about every picture on her Instagram is a thirst trap. It's because she is advertising herself to the highest bidder. And given what we know so far about the situation, it sounds like someone has essentially outbid Larry. Now, how do we know this? Simple. Men in this community, we are well aware that most relationships women are in, they overlap with one another. And the reason for that is because we also know that women don't break up with their men unless they have someone else waiting in the wings to take his place. This is a phenomenon that we call in this community branch swinging. Sometimes we call it monkey branching or raft jumping. Women rarely get wet because there's always another raft she can jump to. And it looks like Shayla's found another raft that she likes better than Larry's. Now, I know women are going to come into my comments and say, well, what's wrong with her being on Instagram? Are you afraid she's going to find someone better? And my answer is that number one, there's nothing wrong with a woman being on Instagram. And number two, if my woman wants to find another relationship, I am not going to give her the ability to cultivate another relationship on my watch. No, I'm going to make sure she does that on her time. So no, I'm not afraid she'll find someone better, but I'm damn sure not going to facilitate her monkey branching. If she thinks she can do better, she can break up with me and then go back to the streets. But she ain't finna be in a relationship with me during the day, but then roam the streets at night. No, that is not how I roll. And I teach you guys not to tolerate this behavior from your women from the jump. Another tired argument that I'll probably hear is Larry was right. Signing a prenuptial agreement just means that you're telling your partner that the marriage is going to end. Guys, do not fall for this like Larry did. Because every one of us who drives an automobile or multiple cars, we all have car insurance. But does that mean that we expect to get into an accident? Of course not. But in case we do run up on a dangerous driver or a driver who sucks at driving, our monthly premium ensures that we don't have to lose our investment in our vehicle. A prenup is literally exactly the same thing. No man who requires a prenup expects his marriage to end. But he also understands that nobody knows the future and that circumstances can change for any number of reasons. Protecting yourself from the unexpected doesn't mean that you expect something bad to happen. Unfortunately for Larry, he did not protect himself. And as a result, he is going to have to continue to uphold the masculine end of his bargain, while she's not required to uphold the feminine end of her bargain. Funny how that works, right? Modern women are always constantly reminding us that we are not entitled to sex from them, but they still expect us to continue to protect, provide, and provision even after the relationship ends. And the court system reinforces this behavior with these lopsided divorce laws that incentivizes women to detonate their marriages. Modern women are quite literally paid to leave their marriages. So why would we expect them to remain loyal to their husbands if they know if they know that they're gonna continue getting the financial benefits if and when they ever decide to file for divorce? Well, Larry is going to be another cautionary tale that once again proves that this community is right. And it also proves that once again, no matter how good you look, no matter how muscular you are, no matter how rich you are, no matter how much clout and influence you have, you still need to understand how to handle modern women. You can be a high value man all you want to, but if you do not have this level of awareness, you become a high value mark, just like Larry did. So once again, we've been proven right. We are undefeated, guys. We told Destiny what would happen, and it happened. We told Neon what would happen, and it happened. We tried to tell Akash what women were really about, and he mocked us all for it. And now Jasleen has effectively ended his career on and offline, because the modern female proclivities we tried to warn her husband about, she broke all of them. We knew Abba was a weirdo who didn't know a damn thing about how to handle women, and we were right about that. And now Larry's marriage blowing up maintains our undefeated record. And guys, I want to make this crystal clear. I take no satisfaction in this happening to Larry. Like I said before, by all accounts, Larry is genuinely a good dude who's good to the people around him. But the reason we talk about this stuff, even when we don't want to, and even when it happens to people we like, is to show you guys that no man is immune from hypergamy, no matter how high his value is. Tom Brady wasn't, Will Smith wasn't, Deontay Wilder wasn't, nobody is. Every man on this planet is susceptible to getting got. And we've all gotten got, guys. I've gotten got multiple times. Myron's gotten got. Fresh has gotten got. Justin's gotten got. Andrew, Tristan, every one of us has taken multiple L's at the hands of women at some point in our lifetimes. And this is why we consistently tell you guys that game trumps all. Because hypergamy doesn't give a damn how tall you are. It doesn't care how rich you are. It doesn't care how good looking you are. It doesn't care how big your muscles you are. It doesn't care how much status you have. None of that matters if you don't have game. And let's not forget that Shayla, or Shyla, whatever her name is, let's not forget that she's misbehaved multiple times in the not too distant past. Flirting with Rampage Jackson on camera, showing an old DM that Myron sent to her years ago as if that were a flex, or the way she disrespected Larry on the live with Clav. The writing was on the wall, and we were the first to tell you guys that the end was near for this marriage. So I genuinely hope that Larry learns from this experience. I really do. Hopefully he vets women more carefully. Hopefully he doesn't get married again, and hopefully he doesn't get caught up in the same pitfalls. As for Shayla, she's going to learn very, very quickly. The streets is cold. Yeah, okay, fine. In the short term, we'll see her appearing to live her best life. We'll see her on yachts, right? We'll see her with other influencers, rappers, entertainers, athletes, etc. But eventually she will be in her car crying to TikTok about how she regrets leaving Larry and wondering where all the good men have gone right before she ends up like most women who walk away from their marriages, which is on OF selling pictures of her butthole for $3.99 to continue funding her lifestyle. If you want to watch the live stream I did reacting to Larry and Shayla's live stream with Clavicular, you can watch here. Thanks for watching.